Like, who cares?
Not only that, like a lot of these motherfuckers can't even afford commercial flights, and you're like
it's
laughing
just,
at somebody.
Yeah, it's just like,
and
I feel like he shouldn't have even came out and even explained shit. Let them just think.
Fuego, 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 fuego.
Welcome back to HisEar4Musik, where the culture talks and the vision behind it gets heard. I'm your host, JC Kidd, and that's my co-host,
Big Age.
What's good, my guy?
Hey, man, same old,
Hey,
bro.
look, it's just us, man. But this is one of them episodes where we just tapping into current events, culture, and everything that's been going on online lately.
Facts.
But before we get into all the messy stuff going on, how about them New York Knicks?
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
can't believe
Can they
won.
stop crying?
Man, I mean, it's been a while. It's overdue, over 50
goodness.
years, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pops. I'm glad that
they needed Coach Pop, man.
No,
The
I'm saying
Spurs needed Coach Pop.
I'm saying I'm sorry to my pops. The Knicks fans just been crying for years.
Right.
But,
So your pops is a Knicks fan.
yes, he is.
Oh,
and,
okay.
I'm glad that they won.
How was he
And my
feeling?
My stepdad's a New York Knicks fan
Oh
too.
man,
So,
okay.
I'm so just happy.
I
they
can't
won.
believe
Yes.
that they won the way they did, though, man. Did you? I read a crazy stat earlier. It said that Spurs were leading the series like in points.
Yeah.
For like 72% of the time of the
Right.
series. You see
Yeah.
what I mean? So I don't think we've ever seen a series go this way to where it's like super lopsided, but the ring doesn't go to the team that was heavily favored. You see what I'm saying?
Look, man,
like
the Spurs.
I don't get it, bro.
mean,
they beat themselves, bro.
Yeah.
And not only, well, I don't know, bro, because
Listen,
it looks like Knicks just took that shit from them.
No, we just have to just call a spade is a spade. You know what I mean? Just going in and out. But yeah, the Knicks
72% of the time, bro.
Listen, the Knicks were just a better team. Point blank.
Not on paper. That's
No,
what makes
matter.
this shit so crazy, bro.
By how they played. Listen, the Spurs couldn't close. They had them up by halftime. It was the
One
biggest,
name,
the
Jalen
biggest-
Brunson.
Brunson. Oh my god.
They had no answer. He scored I think he scored like 45 points to the rest of the teams, like 40 something points. I'm not sure exactly, but I know he scored damn near half of the whole team's.
And what's
points.
so dope about Jalen
bro.
Brunson is that he played with Bridges and Hart,
Right.
at Villanova, and they won 2 titles together. Well, him and Bridges did it. Him and Hart won one, and that's dope. And to win it again. So
they missed Coach Pop though, bro.
Yeah, of course.
There's no way There's no way the Knicks win the game. That Spurs were up 30.
Right.
At one point in time of that, there's no way the Knicks come back and beat Coach Pop.
Right, yeah.
Team, bro.
Listen, man. Shout out to the New York Knicks and all the New York fans. Y'all can stop crying now. Shout out to my guy,
my brother.
Shout out to my guy Oz over there at Patchwork. You know what I'm saying?
He's a New York Knicks fan.
Yes.
Oh, word.
He's gonna be talking.
My brother's a
lot of
diehard
shit,
Spurs fan, man. So he's hurting right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's get into all this messy stuff that's been going on online. So, Daphne Joy, do you think people are judging her because of what actually happened, or just off of what they seen online?
100% what they see online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that wasn't supposed to come out. That was something that was done in confidence.
Right.
It was never supposed to see the light of day. Yeah. So of course that's what they had.
And I'm gonna keep it how they say it 1,000. I think that's kind of lame. For whoever put it out too. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing something.
It's a cash grab, right?
I mean, I just think that's lame as a man.
That's nobody's business,
right,
man.
Right,
like,
exactly. And for people that's trying to shame her, I think that's kind of weak too, because I look at it like this. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
What woman doesn't give head? You know what I mean? It's some that don't. You know what I mean?
She just, it's more about
but not head, but no.
I feel like
but that's what they're trying to make
the women
it, or
out
whatever.
there judging. Ask yourself this.
Exactly.
Especially the broke ones. If somebody's like, I got $100,000, you damn come tonight, have a rendezvous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
the thing is that she just got
a lot of these women talking on the internet probably, would take that check too.
But the thing is that she just got caught on camera. That's all. It was just on camera.
Now, what I don't know is was it shot? Was it secretly shot, or was it like did she agree to the video being made in the first place? Because I'm not too sure about that. Like,
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know if it was secretly shot or whatever, it shouldn't have been released. My thing is if it's just y'all three in there doing y'all thing.
She's capitalized off
right, exactly.
Now,
but my thing is for all the people trying to body shame her, and I mean not body shame her, trying to
slut shamer.
Slut shamer and attack her. I think that's whack because listen, the only thing is that she just got caught.
Right, and I feel like that's just something that that's a whole different situation. Like,
everybody.
If it was a dude with two women that was filmed, like everybody's like, "Yo, that shit."
Listen, everybody has their thing, man. If that's what she likes to do, that's what she likes to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But now the only thing is that her son has to see it.
Well, her son's in elementary school, I think. So if he hears about that, then
exactly. And I think
we're just talking about that. Like that's a deeper problem.
That's the only thing because kids are cruel. You know what I'm saying?
He shouldn't hear about that till high school. But
I mean, he's going to hear about it now. He probably already heard about it.
Not at elementary school. I mean, unless a teacher is talking shit.
Nah, man, these kids have access. Listen, man, I just seen your mom or my uncle or my brother see your mom. Is that your mom?
Man, that would be horrible to hear some shit like that as a little kid.
Yeah, and that could traumatize you. You know what I'm saying? Kids got jokes. You know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I think is wrong with the situation. But as far as Daphne Joy doing her thing and, she's
making money.
She's making money. Hate. But stop hating, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a fetish, you know what I mean? So, I just wanted to know your thought on that, you know what I mean? Because I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's I just think it's lame for them. I think it's lame for whoever put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's whack, man. Yeah. Come on, that's whack.
Who cares about other people's sex lives?
Right, yeah. Don't try to shame her after that, you know what I mean? So that's crazy. So what you think about Stefon Diggs got roasted for wearing a pink purse? Do you think people are just reacting to fashion, or is it still that men get judged and even questioned about sexuality based on what they wear?
I mean, different strokes, different folks, man. Some people, I feel like you just do what you want to do. I don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter either way. Like, but
you have a son, right?
It's just it's probably like more older because it's always like that, and it just takes me back to a time when skinnies started coming into play, bro. And I remember my pops used to be like, I remember one time my pops was like, "Yo, hold on, wait." My pops was like, "Yo, them skinny ass." But then, so I'm like, whatever, man. So
you have a son, right? You have a son, right?
Wait, hold on, let me finish. I remember looking in a photo album, bro, and I saw him and his partners, bro, and all them niggas had on the smallest shorts you could ever fucking imagine,
but that was
my
back
boy.
In the days because different style
shorts,
cuts and stuff.
It was almost Daisy Dukes, my boy.
Nah, but my thing is like he was wearing a pink purse. So my question is, let's go back. You have a son and I have a son. Let's go back to me.
Right.
So you have a son, right? And I have a son, right?
Right.
So if your son comes home wearing a purse, what's your...
I'm just gonna be like, oh damn, that's random. You know what I mean? Like, but whatever, man. That's one. Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though?
I got a really open door policy with my kids. I want them to be able to be themselves around me regardless.
But that goes back to because we live in a world.
Right.
We judge, but at the end of the day, it may look crazy because we didn't grow up like that, right? But look where I'm going. But nowadays, certain things like you see some of these artists where. Or even athletes
paint their nails,
right? But listen, doesn't mean that they're gay.
Don't the kid from Chicago do it? What's his name? Caleb Williams.
I believe so.
That's why they've been trying to take him out.
So I think a lot of times
we drop 400 on your ass.
A lot of times we base that on their sexuality. It doesn't mean that he's gay. I don't know. That's I wouldn't wear a purse. You know what I mean? That's just not my thing. But it could be, but then it could be for a fashion statement. He could wear it for a fashion statement. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just certain things that I'm not gonna do. You know what I mean? And I just, but I don't think people should just
like, damn, bro, you could have got any color in the store, bro. Like you choose like a hot pink. Right. So what message are you trying to put out there by wearing?
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Could be
obvious, big ass pink.
Right. Or
purse,
I could just be modeling for this, whatever it is. But when you put it out there,
hey man, if that's what you want to wear,
people are so quick to judge.
You think he's a lot younger than us, he's younger. So
that's what I'm saying. He might not even be looking at it like that.
Like I said, man, it's number one. Like it doesn't man. Whatever you want to wear what you want to wear. You should be able to, wear what you want to wear, not be judged.
So let me ask you a question: would you trip if I came up in here
knowing you just because I've known you for the last 8 years, bro. Like if you were to, it would be something, like random as fuck. Of course, I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck, nigga?
Right.
What you doing, bro?
But you're not. But you're not the quick to say, oh, he's this or
But
that.
if it's like a random, say we have a guest or something, and I'm not even, you would never be able. I would never react to that.
But it was shock. But it would shock you though.
I mean, if you don't, nothing's really shocking right now, man.
Okay.
Like you see a lot of, and as time goes on, you see a lot more artists.
You heard that, viewers. He said nothing's real shocking, so I might have to come in one day.
Look, man, but again, that would be shocking because I know you, bro, and it's been one way since I've known you. You feel me? At the end of the day, bro, wear what you want to wear. Fuck what anybody got to say.
That's how I think. You know what I'm saying? But for all, shout out to Stefon, Diggs. I just want him to get back out there on that field and do.
He hasn't been signed yet, has he?
Nah, when it's time, get back out there and
You should go back to the Patriots, man. They got a squad over there with AJ Brown now and shit, bro, and Drake May and
but I was
Coach Vrabel's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I heard they don't want him back or some shit like that.
I don't know why, because he put up good numbers. I know because I had him last year in fantasy, and he was a good. Nice late round addition for me. So,
So look, man, I didn't really want to talk about this, and me and you talked about this offline, but everybody's talking about it, and it's part of the culture, and it's affecting the culture, and it's crazy. But what do you think about the Karmelo Anthony case? Do you think people actually care about the facts in situations like this? Or do they tend to side before they know the full story?
It's a lot of biased opinions, But at the end of the day, I love my people. You know what I'm saying? Like I love everybody. You know what I mean? And I do, but you got right and you got wrong.
Yeah,
you feel me? Yeah. And so it was wrong for him to have a knife at a track meet. So it was wrong for him to murder somebody.
Now
So
now they say. In Texas, it's
a stand your ground.
No, it's legal to
carry a knife.
Right? But I have questions though. First, right? You've been in track meets, right?
I've been to a few track meets.
I've been in a few track meets, right?
Right.
First question I have is, why do you have a knife? Even if it's illegal, why do you have a knife at a track meet? Right, unless you're. That's just the first thing. You're going around. I don't know. That's
most reasonable people. I feel like I don't know. Side with right. Whether black, white, Spanish, they're gonna side with white. Not. Right. They're gonna side with the right side. Yeah. In this situation, it's a sad situation for both.
Yes, it is.
Because they both sets of parents lost their son that day.
It is.
That boy is never gonna be the same.
Right.
You've done time, bro. Like he's. No. He could bounce back because he's really young. He has that in his favor. You were young, right?
But my thing is like this could have all been prevented, right?
Right.
Because allegedly,
Now they say you can take a knife.
No, you're right. It's legal, right? But I have questions. Why are you even if you're going to run?
What do you need a knife for?
Right. Yeah. That's just my thing. But if that's I don't know. But here's another thing. So if you're invited. This is what they're saying, right? We don't know. This is what's being reported, right? Like I said, I didn't want to talk about this, but we got to talk about it. And you're invited into the other team's tent or whatever, right? And a group of these teenagers say, "Hey, whatever, get out of here. We don't want you over here, right?" In my mind, right? I don't want to be somewhere where I'm not welcome anyway. That's just me, right? So,
facts,
right? And you still stay there and whatever, and the situation escalates. Some verbal words are being exchanged, right? Then, allegedly they're saying that the kid pushed them, right? And whatever. And then you said, allegedly it's being said, if you hit me or whatever, I'm gonna show you whatever he said, right? My thing is, if no weapon was out, right? Mm-hmm. No one jumped you, right? I don't know if they got footage. No one attacked you. Why would you even pull out a knife? See, one bad decision could just, you know what I'm saying? And, I think a lot of times we have to start taking accountability. You know what I mean? And and hold on. And I feel sad for this. I feel sad for the kid. Trust me. And I feel sad for the kid that died. I just hate that we're still trying to make everything a race card. You know what I'm saying? This switch so quick to a race card. Let's get to the root.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's get to the bottom line.
Right.
Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have a son, you have a son.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people have kids out there. Let's just be real with yourself. Like, for real. Just be real with yourself. Just be real with yourself. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Haitian, Dominican, whatever. Let's just be real.
So it was an all-white jury, right? My thing is so what you're saying is that if there were a couple of black people on that jury, you're saying that that's the reason why he got found guilty would be putting black people in and saying that every black person is going to believe it's going to just, even though the evidence is just super obvious to most reasonable black or white people, like in this situation, he's guilty of murder. He killed the kid, whether he's black or white. It's not a black and white. It's right and wrong.
So
you know what I mean?
Exactly. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. We didn't know about a jury to after the fact, right? To after the situation happened, right? Now that's messed up. I think everybody. Hold on. I think everyone should be treated fair, right?
Right.
But what I'm saying is, let's get to the. Let's get to. That's why I said I have questions.
Yeah.
Like, why did you have to stab him?
Right. And then
that's
it's 12 jurors.
Right.
It's 12 jurors, right? Even though they were all white, I truly believe that there would have been at least one person if the evidence wasn't so fucking stacked, like, against Karmelo, bro. Like, the evidence, everything, there was witnesses, black, white witnesses that all said the same thing, right?
Exactly.
I truly believe that at least one person out of that 12 group of white people would have been like, nah, bro, like, not guilty. I can't do this.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? I can't just, like, say this kid's guilty when all the evidence is pointing at him not being guilty. Like, you feel me?
And that's another thing. That's why I said I have a lot of questions. And why was he the only one invited to go to the tent over there? Like, go to the tent. Where was the other? Or was he just there by himself early? You see what I'm saying? Because here's my thing, Age. Like, let's be real. Like, if you're at a track meet, or it don't have to be a track meet, a basketball game or a football game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and you go over to the other by yourself, right? And you see a group of them, and they be like, "Hey, man, get out of here, whatever." What you gonna do?
I mean, if it's stacked against you, I'm just like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, Especially, like you're going to a tent, like, and you already have beef with the person that's there, right?
Right, exactly.
So, look, man, I'm here to run. I'm trying to, I'm trying to do something. Like, I'm not fucking with this shit. Like, I'm not,
Right.
But you knew when you went in there, like, there was already friction, bro. Like, so it was just a bad decision. Not saying, as kids, bro, we all do dumb shit.
Right.
He just... like it just, I mean, he killed somebody, bro. So, I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people are mad that somebody who murdered somebody got, was found guilty of murdering. Yeah. Like, he murdered somebody, bro. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? And the evidence is heavy, bro. Right. Because it was a quick. See, when I hear that, it doesn't make, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I know for a fact, bro. If the evidence wasn't so obvious, bro, it would have been a few of them white people in that, like, nah, bro. Fuck
so
this shit, bro.
let's what if it was two black kids, two black teenagers? How would it have turned out?
Doesn't matter. Like, if
no. If it was two black, because no one's really.
Oh, you're saying, okay, I see what you're saying.
Because no one's saying, like,
the murderer's going to get found.
No one's saying anything. No one's saying anything really about the victim.
I mean, it's been a lot about both.
I mean, but you're hearing more about,
You see the dad's shit?
Well,
he's speaking from a different place right now. You know what I mean? Like,
the father?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't even, because, like, this is all allegedly what we're hearing, right? So,
well, not anymore. He was found guilty. So there's no allegedly.
Whose father? Whose father?
Oh, okay, all right. You're saying, so what were you saying that was alleged?
When you're talking about the father, I'm talking about the Carmelo's parents, his father.
Oh.
About.
Oh, the money?
Yeah, the money.
Oh, you're saying okay,
they had money to get, a good attorney. But they chose to spend money on a new home, and I'm hearing vehicles and stuff like that. So I don't.
No, they got a lawyer. Yeah,
but I'm saying they just got.
They paid for a lawyer.
Yeah, but they also
took a lawyer.
But Was he? But they also took the money.
It's a pretty because I thought that too, and then I watched.
But then they said they said they took the money and spent some money on and bought a new home, and because allegedly Charleston White was supposed to put up some money, he stopped dealing with him and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
If that's the case, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because if someone's giving you some money to help your kid out, or you're raising a GoFundMe, that money's supposed to go for the appeal or for the attorney or for the case. Yeah. The money's not supposed to go to you.
Yeah.
Right? And if there's anything left over, the money's supposed to go back to the donor, whoever donated the money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what's allegedly being saying because, for example, that's like if someone invested into this, right? I'm just giving a hint, right? But someone invested to the podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And I say, Age, I got this investor, right? They about to dump some money into us, right? You know what I mean, Chubbs? And I take the money and I start paying my rent. You know what I'm saying? I start paying my bills.
You didn't put none towards
the money's not supposed to go towards me personally.
That's what I'm saying.
The money's supposed to go towards
to the show.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what's happening, I think that's messed up. And the fact that
I think they're trying to smear the parents too, because
I mean it's all crazy.
I don't know that.
I feel like they said, well, he didn't take the stand. You know what I mean? Like some people saying the kid didn't take the stand. He didn't show no remorse. You know what I mean? So
there's nothing he could say in that situation, bro, because there were witnesses.
No. There's something that he could have said, you know.
To maybe make him go.
Well, I mean, maybe if he would have got on stand.
He didn't get life.
But I'm just saying, maybe if he would have got on stand and said, hey, listen, you know what? I was scared. I didn't know this was going to I didn't know if they were going to jump me. It happened so fast. Maybe they would have showed some type of compassion. I'm not saying that he's going to get,
Right. So do you think it's more? Do you think it's more? Like, how much the plea? You think he should have took the plea deal? Whatever plea deal they gave him, like, look, we'll give you this if you don't go to court right now. We'll go ahead and. You think it was probably super lower if he would have took a plea? Maybe 15 years.
I feel like
out in 7, maybe 8. With good behavior type shit.
No, I don't know because Texas law is different. I just feel like you not taking a stand or your family. Hold on, your family not showing up to support you shows it shows the other people. It shows people he don't have no support. He doesn't care. You know what I mean? Here's someone that just died and you're not even saying sorry. You know what I mean? Sometimes that could rub the judge and be like, okay, this kid has some type of, if this, allegedly, if this is a good kid, and I'm not saying he wasn't a good kid. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
He'll be out about 15, 17.
But listen, and sometimes in life, we make, bad choices. I made them, you know what I mean? I had to pay for them, and and at times I lived my life in denial, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I just think that, you just got to take accountability. I wasn't there, but I know what I'm seeing and I know what I'm hearing. I just know if you stab me and I stab you, you know what I'm saying?
Chubb is sitting right there, and 6 other people are right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's just.
So that's what that tells me. Him not taking the stand shows me that there was really nothing he knew.
Right, and if you messed
should have took the plea deal, probably, bro. Whatever plea deal they gave.
But it's just like that when we were outside. You said one bad decision. At our age,
Yeah, I mean, he got unlucky, man.
Right, but look at one bad decision could just change your life. You know what I mean? But hold your head up, Karmelo, and
he didn't get life either. So
no, he didn't life. But I just want to say, hold your head up because I've been there and I know what he's going through. You know what I'm saying, mentally, and even the family. To the what was the guy named Austin?
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Austin. It's a sad situation, and I hope whoever's watching this show that has kids, or if you are a teenager, just think before you react. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
One bad decision, could change your life. But enough about that. Man, listen. Rick Ross was catching heat for flying commercial. Man, why do people feel so invested? How celebrities choose to spend their money, man.
No, the thing to me is, bro, is if if you don't have more if money than the person is you're the person whose pocket you're watching. If you don't have more money or even equal, why are you even cracking jokes.
But like, why do we care? But
that's what I'm saying.
But you know why people care is because Rick Ross. He goes on online and he's talking that boss shit, and he is a boss. You know what I mean? But damn, just to say, like, who cares?
Not only that, like a lot of these motherfuckers can't even afford commercial flights, and you're like laughing at somebody.
Yeah, it's just like and I feel like he shouldn't have even came out and even explained shit. Let them just think. Let them think what they want to think. I feel like sometimes when you come out and explain it, you gotta like, okay, because he said it. Allegedly, he said, he said it. That the reason why he was flying commercial because he had to get some
private
Wi-Fi. He had to get some Wi-Fi fixed.
Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink.
Elon Musk hit the Wi-Fi. Yeah,
which is I could kind of see that, but just for him to even have to explain that. People are just so nosy these days, you know what I'm saying? But that's the world we live in, you know what I mean? And, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with him flying commercial, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So what's crazy, man, is what's up with that Ha Davis thing, man? I like Ha Davis, man.
Oh yeah, man. That was a good interview, man. Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a dope ass podcast. You know.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp.
I'm glad to see that. He didn't let him get him. Take him out, bro. He bounced back. Yeah. So we still ain't seen him on ESPN yet, which I feel like they owe him an apology too. Yeah. Like know what I mean?
Listen. I salute Ha for him to even
to say some shit like that,
just to come online and just because
spill it all.
Well, listen, we wouldn't have known that would have happened, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We would have known that. What was it? You the way you tell it is funny, man. Like you got what happened? Like so, basically, it was a swingers party, right? Was that a?
I'm not too sure. Our producer, Chubb said it was, it's. But I never heard him say anything about another. Woman.
Okay, so but
what was so then he said that basically the damn he thought he was cool with it until he got into the moment and he actually saw it going down. He was telling him how that shit like fucked with him, and it still fucks with him like to that to this day.
So let me ask you a question: is it kind of like that Adams 22 shit, like same situation? Because Adams into like letting from No Jumper.
Yeah. I'm not too sure. I just know that
no, for real.
The way Shannon Sharp was,
that's
grilling them, bro, like about it. Like the shit was just was, it was crazy. But
I'm gonna be real with you now, for real. I'm just gonna be real with you. You's a special type of Negro to allow another man to bone your chick. You a special type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people are going to say it's double standard. You know what I'm saying? As far
it might be low key, like a little, if.
Nah, I'm just saying for you.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you could be cool, bro, as a man, you might be a little.
Even watching, that's on some next level.
A little bit of sugar in your tank or something like that.
That's on some next level. That's on some next level shit anyway. But you a special type of. I mean, you're a different type of dude. To. For a woman that you love,
he reacted the way a man should react in that situation. If you really love your chick, bro, like, so I wonder if he was the one that was talked into it, because I don't think we got into all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he reacted the way any man would react in a situation like that, like with your the women that you saw yourself having kids with, being your wife.
Yeah, but Adrian,
you know what I'm saying?
Me and you, you're not even gonna have a conversation because that's something that we're not even gonna tolerate, Chubbs. You know what I'm saying? That's you see what I'm saying, Adrian? A big age. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something we're not even gonna tolerate.
You might just want to pack that one up, bro, and just start over, bro. Sometimes you got to take your L with dignity, like a man.
Because it's already traumatized.
Because he's already traumatized. That shit ain't leaving, bro.
Nah, for you to come out,
those images will be burned permanently.
For you to come out in public and talk about it, Ha Davis, boy.
Yeah, right.
Salute to you, man. You a different one too.
Yeah, man.
I think I would have kept that one to myself.
Yeah, it's courage. That takes a lot of courage to live in your truth like that publicly.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's one thing behind doors to just take your L like a man, like fuck it. You know what I mean? But it come out, which
And the way
you gotta see, bro. Look, bro. The way I just thought that this shit could all be just like him and her coming together. Like, yo, this is gonna get everybody talking about us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but let's get the bro.
That's cool. That's cool. We know a lot of things is for just content. And for,
he don't really strike me, man. He don't strike me as the type of dude to,
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
but even if it was for that, and it did happen, right?
Everybody talking about him, bro.
And you still come out and tell it. Yeah, you're a different type of dude.
It's all over the net, bro.
To even allow it to happen, you know what I mean? But everybody has
different strokes, different folks, bro.
Like I'm saying, like listen, we live in a a world now where it just is like nothing. Like you said, nothing amazes you, nothing shocks.
I just hope you know
what I mean?
Oh man, yeah.
Nothing. Just if I told you I seen a dude or a dude was outside,
you wouldn't want everybody to know that shit.
But I'm just saying, nothing amazes you or shocks you now. If I say,
right.
I seen a dude outside screwing a dog, you know what I mean? It's shit.
Now, that shit will always be shocking though.
But I'm saying
that type of shit though.
But
bro.
hey,
pause.
Shit. I mean the freak level of this society is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that, but that's a little.
Hey man, shit. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised, man. What else is going on, man?
Yeah, man. Rest in peace too, man.
Who's that?
Alden Smith, the former NFL player that died. He played for the 49ers.
Oh, rest in peace. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, that shit's sad as hell. I saw that. I saw about it this morning.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah. Mental health in the black community, man. It's something that's plaguing.
Yeah.
It seems like it's getting worse. But yeah, he committed suicide, self-inflicted. So, which is that shit's sad, bro. Like, but is there gonna be a probe into?
You said he committed suicide.
Yeah, it's a CTE.
Yeah.
Or do you say it's more?
I don't know. But when you say you committed suicide, I always thought that was, I don't know the situation. Like I said, you just getting me updated on it, but I always think it's selfish, especially if you have kids or a wife or just a family. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take on it. But rest in peace to that man.
Yeah, bro. That shit's sad, bro. That shit's sad.
Life, you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Any new music you've been checking out lately?
Man, I'm really, I'm still listening. I'm still listening to Drake's.
Still listening to Drake? Okay.
Still, he's still in rotation. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I'm always hearing because it was 3 albums. Yeah. So even now, still I hear a song. I'm like, oh shit, which one is this one off of? Yeah,
speaking on that, Jay-Z's freestyle that everybody was talking about. I didn't really want to talk about it, but
what do you think about it?
Me? I think it was dope. I mean, I think everybody right now, because everybody's riding the Drake wave. Everybody's on the vanilla wafer wave. You know what I mean? I feel like anything that Jay-Z does or whatever, or the op, so they're gonna make a, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy. Shout out to Academics, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he's like, man.
He's hilarious, bro.
Listen, he's a good friend to have. When he's your friend, he's going to ride for you. Yo, Act is going in. The only thing about it, I know I don't like is when Act try to, for real. And listen, Act, I rock with you for real. I know you don't know me, but I rock with you, you know what I'm saying? You're a smart dude. You're very intelligent, you know what I'm saying? And I pick a lot of ideas from you too and shit, but you're a smart dude. But I just don't like when he just kind of discredits Jay-Z and bashes him. You know what I'm saying? I understand that Drake gifted him the chain or gifted him some money, he's on pay. Whatever the situation is, you can't take away what Jay has done for the culture. You know what I'm saying? There would be no Drake if it wasn't for Jay-Z.
I feel like there'll still be a Drake though.
Now I'm just saying, as far as like just what he's done for the culture, man. You can't discredit the numbers he put up. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z? Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on.
He sold what 1 million copies the same week the Twin Towers dropped, right?
And we're talking about different. We're talking about different eras.
That's a different beast.
We're talking about different eras. We're talking about different.
Well,
times.
You can't fault him if he doesn't really know. And you see, he's been learning as time goes on. He didn't know Jay-Z wrote that Dr. Dre and Snoop song next episode.
If you don't know, then that's what I'm saying. Then don't talk about it. Go do your research. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Just acting like he's just a nobody. Like,
and I like act. You know what I'm saying? He just going a little bit too. You know, in my opinion, too hard. In my opinion, let's go back to the freestyle. He even has something. You know, kind of. You know, Jay-Z. You're not always going to be in the pocket. You know what I mean? But just to go on there and a couple of lines that he did say, it was dope. It was dope.
Hey, he was taking shots at Dame Dash.
You know,
former partner.
It was clever. You know what I'm saying?
At Rockefeller. Right. Did you see the Dame Dash response when he was talking?
Yeah, I mean, and another thing about that, you know, and like I said, I came up off of them. And it's sad to see them two where they're at right now, for real. You know what I mean? I just hate that, whether it was money or whether it was an individual that made them, because all I remember is loud Dame Dash going hard for Jay. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad to see that they have so much history that you come back and you want to clown. But you know what it is though, Age? I'm gonna just be real. I'm just gonna be real. It's hurt on both sides. Because you can't spend that much time, put that much blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? And then not feel some type of way when you separate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're all human and all that, like, because when you really go out there and you're vocal about it and you publicly put it out to the world, that shit fuck with you.
Right.
And I think a lot of people, I be seeing right through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. A lot of shit fuck with me sometimes. And there's some people that I know that, you know, like I may have said some wrong shit to them, but deep in my heart, I know that they were really good to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't like what they did. You know what I mean? And I had to check myself. And to me, that's closure for me. They may not feel, but to me, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's taking accountability and that's being real. And I think a lot of times, you know, when you see shit like this, it really, you know, really messes up the culture. You know what I mean? Because they're supposed to be celebrating. You know what I mean? Not going after it. Dame Dash ain't supposed to be sitting on there with his legs crossed talking shit. You know what I mean? And just trying to downplay him, saying his teeth smell. You know, did you say that? You know, now we hearing about that. I
don't even think he mentioned his name.
He said his breath smells like doo-doo and shit.
He says a couple lines, right? And he goes and makes a whole hour long.
And that's what I'm saying. But because they both have history, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just like me and you. We've been doing this shit. We ain't on that type of shit because we built different. But you know, I can't even use us like that because we ain't on that type of shit. That's to me, this just corny. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just hope one day that Jay get back. You know what I mean? Get back together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because doing the goofy shit, getting online and
you know, sometimes a part of life is growing apart from people.
But
man.
the freestyle was dope.
You know, that's just a part of life. You know what I mean? So sometimes, you know, that doesn't need to get revisited. You know what I mean? And then sometimes
that's true.
Too much has been done. That's a lot of things you can't come back from. Right. You see what I'm saying? So like sometimes you just got to leave that chapter closed. So I don't think we'll ever be seeing
so
Dame
with that
Dash,
being said,
Jay-Z
if that chapter is okay, so you know when you close a chapter, right?
Yeah.
When you close a book,
right?
What do? You
move on to the next.
You close it, right?
Next chapter.
Hold on. You close it, right? So for all these years, guess what? They've been going back to that book and picking it up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if it's closed, let it be closed. That's all I'm saying.
But it's only so. I mean, he's been talking about Jay-Z for so long. Jay-Z had to finally just come out and just say something.
I mean,
about it, right?
The whole world.
It seems like he's been baiting him for a minute.
I mean, come on, bro. You don't think that like he's been there from the beginning? That shit fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. You got. I mean, everybody. I'm not saying that I don't know his financial status and don't care. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you just go out there and publicly bash someone that you're supposed to be cool with, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm never gonna go online and diss someone that I don't really. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll tell you to your face, whatever. Whatever. I don't gotta go online and let people know I don't rock with this person like that. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's whack. That's corny to me.
What you think about the Soulja Boy? You hear about Soulja Boys? You know how Kai Cenat got the Streamers University?
Oh, he's back.
Soulja Boy has a rappers university now, so he's doing like the same kind of thing, but for rappers.
That's smart.
You see it
online?
No, it's like a real. He's doing a real, just like
I'm saying. So he's gonna stream it online, like Kai Cenat, the same thing.
A rapper, Tyler B, and he's I watched a little bit of it. He's saying it's not about being famous. He wants to show you how to.
So he's the first.
Market
so he's the first rapper to do this because he's always the first rapper.
You had to say that. Yeah,
he's the first rapper. But let me tell you
about.
Excuse me, that's genius to me.
It is.
That's smart because man, the world is big, man. The world is so big, and you have so many kids and so many people that are influenced by these guys and that want to, tap into this, and that's gonna win for him. That's gonna win for him. And he's not. And what makes it, I didn't even know nothing about this, but just by hearing it, he's in his own lane now. He don't have to worry about the Kai Cenat, because that's a whole Kai Cenat got that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got his own shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, he's gonna do good off of that. That's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? So. I like that, man. So,
I'm still tripping on the Knicks winning the finals, bro. That shit's crazy, bro.
You know what? I'm just gonna tell you, the Knicks offense is just crazy, man. And their defense, and the way that they hustled and played. To me, the Spurs out. They got tired fast. After halftime, the fire was gone. Especially the other game, the first game before this last one.
Yeah, bro.
They should have won that, man.
Jalen Brunson took $100 million pay cut to get Bridges, to get
and Hart?
Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, and
to get
that's smart.
And there was another player too. The guy that made the putback, Anobi.
Anobi, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That last game,
$100 million pay cut, bro.
Yeah,
bruh,
yeah.
That's crazy. But they got
look what happened. Yeah, how you say his name? Anobi.
Yeah.
If they would have boxed him out, they would have won that game. He came fluent in there. You know what I mean?
But Wemby didn't doink the ball off of Buddy's back at the end of game 2, bro.
Yeah, I'm just happy that the Knicks did win because a lot of the older players, man.
Patrick Ewing.
A lot of them, they got too much time
Charles
left.
Oakley.
Hey, listen.
Allen Houston.
Listen, a lot of them don't have too much time left, man. And this was it right here.
No, they're like my parents' age. They're older, but
the
team in '99, that's the last team that made it right to the finals. They had what? They had Starks, right? Allen Houston.
What? Patrick Ewing.
They had Patrick Ewing, yeah.
Charles
Patrick Oakley. I know you remember Allen Houston.
Yeah, rest in peace, Anthony Mason.
Yep. Mason, yeah,
I forgot about
Anthony Mason.
Yeah. What I'm saying, I don't think they would. I'm not saying they're gonna, go. I'm just saying they don't have a lot of time left to, you know what I mean? Cause
they got a squad, bro. They got a squad, man.
Let's just face it. The Knicks had a better team, man. That's it.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I think that
shows
they just, Spurs were young, too young.
The Knicks, listen.
They had
so
a
you're saying
15-point lead, bro, last night.
The Knicks had a better team. Then they outplayed them. Then they have a better team. The coach and Spurs is a great team. What's his name? Harper. Ron Harper's son.
Yeah.
He's
the Spurs, bro, controlled the whole series on paper, though. That's what's crazy about it, bro. The Spurs controlled the whole series.
It doesn't matter what's on paper. It's how you get on that floor.
But that's dangerous, too. Them boys are young, bro.
Results. Oh, no. The Spurs are a great team.
I think they're all under 30, bro. The whole damn,
Yeah.
Wemby's only, what, 22?
Yeah.
Bro, that's scary, bro.
Yeah, it is scary.
I think they put the NBA on notice, this season, bro.
He's dangerous because he could shoot threes. He could dribble,
remember this.
Too.
He's getting the MVP next year. Wemby will be the MVP next year. You heard it here, bro. Just remember, we'll come back to this.
So what is it about the internet that makes people react quickly before they even get all the information?
Because everything, is on video right now. So we can all see what happened with our own eyes because of
people so quick to
technology.
But why are people so quick to come to a conclusion before they hear the full story?
Because that's just once an image gets painted, or once
it's crazy
hard
out there,
to unsee things and unhear things. You know what I mean? So that's why.
So you got to be really careful how you, especially the higher that you get as a celebrity, higher that you get as a public figure, even as us being podcasters. We're not there yet, but you got to be very careful how you move because every little thing people take And before they even get the information, they don't even know it yet. They just, this. Like I said, like the whole, that's why I wanted to talk about this today because, to our nosy people, you know what I'm saying? Right. We live in a society where everybody's just so quick to take their narrative. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We don't know, but we can't, we're so quick to, and we're all guilty of it. I'm going to say I was guilty of it sometimes before, but it's just happened so, crazy like this, and it's just, we got to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like, we got to really stop doing that because that's not moving the culture.
Right.
That's hurting the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, this is another episode of HisEar4Musik, and I want to make sure, let me say this. I want to thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. What is this, episode 21?
21, yeah.
This episode 21.
21, yep.
Yeah, this episode 21. Yeah. We're going to have a new look, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to our producer, Chubbs, over there. So we might be off a little week or two, but we got some content coming.
Back.
We be back. You're going to see a whole different look. You know what I'm saying? The same attitude. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all just tap in and stop being a hater all your life. Yeah.
Fuego, fuego.